Mr President, the mission of Big hART, as stated on their website, is it's harder to hurt someone if you know their story. Our work sheds light on invisible stories, bring hidden injustices into the mainstream. These stories make it harder to hurt someone on an individual, community and policy level. Our work demands best practice and we strive for generational change." End quote. Mr President, the work of Big hART has been far-reaching and I wish to use this brief contribution to highlight a very small snapshot of that work and the impact of Big hART and seek member support for some upcoming events. Big hART was set up 25 years ago on the North West Coast by 2018 Tasmanian Australian of the Year, Scott Rankin. It was established as an innovative experiment to find new ways of dealing with disadvantage and motivated by the closure of the Burnie pulp and paper mill. Big hART began working with the local community, creating high-quality art to transmit and share people's stories. This effective model began the journey that has seen the Big hART model taken to over 50 communities nationwide. Big hART delivers a range of projects, however I will have focused on those Tasmanian-based activities. Project O, as I've spoken about before, was successfully piloted into a federally designated family violence hotspot on the northwest coast of Tasmania, predominantly Wynyard, my hometown, and was subsequently rolled out to Cooma in New South Wales, and then to Roebourne in Western Australia and Canberra. The financial support provided by the Tasmanian Government for Project O in Wynyard is acknowledged and appreciated. This project backs young rural women to help prevent family violence and drive generational change using a primary prevention approach. It engages young women, increases their sense of agency and skills them up to deliver events in their own communities and change attitudes and denormalise violence. Success has been immediate, evidence-based and has led to awards such as the Human Rights Organisation Award of 2016. The 20 plus 20 has been developed as a legacy program to Project O and backs young rural people to succeed in transitioning employment in the employment marketplace. 20 plus 20 is a preventative unemployment program primarily delivered within the school curriculum, ensuring that young people stay at school whilst developing the practical, technical and personal skills that encourage a passion for careers, not just jobs. In this way, 20 plus 20 is a unique approach to driving generational change in communities where high unemployment is an issue. Mr President, this is so important in the area of high youth unemployment that I live in, and a very real challenge that we need to address of intergenerational unemployment. So the Acoustic Life of Sheds is a site-specific music work and it's set in the sweeping landscape of northwest Tasmania. The project combines sound artists, communities and farming families in celebrating the culture and acoustics of their working sheds. It premiered at 10 days of the Island Festival in 2015 and was so well received the festival commissioned another 5 sheds for the 2017 festival. Big hART is currently negotiating collaborative sheds projects internationally. In 2017, the Acoustic Life of Sheds partnered with Big hART's 20 plus 20 project, working alongside community businesses, participants from 20 plus 20, worked with artists staffing each location, managing audiences and collaborating on production, publicity and promotion of the events. Mr President, all members who live in rural and regional areas would know and appreciate that sheds on farms are beautiful and they take on a life of their own. The Acoustic Life of Sheds seeks to engage leading composers and musicians to repurpose these sheds as instruments or sound shells, celebrating these spaces by bringing together musicians to reimagine them for the audiences in the landscape. Farmers are adapters, inventors and innovators who respond to the challenges of nature, globalisation, markets, new technologies and climate change. These sheds are part of this. Big hART seeks to locate 4 distinctly different sheds in a 40-kilometre rural area and work with farming families, composers, musicians and sound artists to explore the sheds, creating site-specific works based on the acoustics, history and current use. In doing so, they capture the spirit of the past and present owners and symphonies of secrets for audiences to enjoy in the sheds. Big hART has plans to expand the Acoustic Life of Sheds across the state in 2019, sharing the stories of 12 farming families in virtuosic music and art. Mr President, this is a very exciting news. and the Acoustic Life of Sheds just won the 2018 APRA/AMCOS Music Award for the Best Regional Event, a national award. Not only is this recognised as a great event here in Tasmania, it is being recognised on the national stage. hART is asking businesses working in these rural communities to help hART and 10 Days on the island, expand this beautiful project by sponsoring a shed, receiving exposure in the lead up to and during the 10 Days on the Island Festival in March 2019 for their business. Mr President, I'm happy to provide any members with further information about how they could engage with and support their local communities and businesses to see the success of Acoustic Life of Sheds shared around the state.